Hello everyone, I'm Marina and it's Sakramel School. How dangerous can be nails that curve down? What are the potential consequences? In today's video, I will teach you all about nail architecture. Let's get started! What do you think about today's nails? Do you like this set? It was done 2 months ago. I couldn't do a nail fill earlier because I was busy. So my model had no option but to grow her nails. The thing is that growing long nails can be really dangerous for a nail plate, and here's why. The free edge gets heavier and the nail curves down, which can result in liftings in the cuticle zone, as well as cracks in the growth channel. There is a huge crack on the nail on the index finger. The nail grows sideways. It has also cracked in the most vulnerable spot. The crack causes my model pain and discomfort whenever she's doing something with this nail. I wish I could do a nail fill earlier. In one of my latest videos, I fixed curved nails with gel, and it did a great job. But today, I'm going to use dual forms. The technique will be different. Not the one where we go from the cuticle to the free edge. I think this one is much quicker and easier. So stay tuned for a unique nail sculpting technique. I remove most of the coating and leave a thin layer of it. Now you can see how huge the crack on the index nail is. It gets on the nail bed. It's the most painful type of cracks out there. So I have to be extremely careful when fixing it. I can't just cut it out as I did last time. There's a bunch of techniques for fixing broken nails, and I will show you one more today. Let's do a manicure. My model has dry cuticles that don't grow a lot. There's not much space under the nail fold, and if a manicure will work best for her cuticle type. I prep the nails, polish them, and do a manicure. I'm using a red flame drill bit to lift the cuticle and polish it. This particular one is elongated and has a thin tip. It's just right for this cuticle type. That's why I decided to use it today. Now I can cut the cuticle. This red drill bit does not remove a bit, no matter how hard I try. So it's time to say goodbye to it and use a new one. When you feel that your drill bit has become less efficient when it comes to polishing or removing the cuticle, feel free to get rid of it. Otherwise, you will have to push too hard to cut the cuticle, so you can easily damage it. Make sure to change your drill bits on time. One drill bit can do for 5 to 10 sets, depending on its abrasiveness and a type of cuticle. Sure, some of top quality drill bits can last way longer, but I think drill bits are not too expensive anyway, so why not just change them? Now I'm using a red and white drill bit. The white part means that it's a pearly one. It will polish the skin after cutting the cuticle. This drill bit is by Crystal. I apply a base coat and put a piece of fiberglass on it, while it's still tacky. It's a non-woven material that is commonly used for nail extension, strengthening, and repair. I love this gloss-like material. You don't need a lot, so you won't run out of your fiberglass wrap for a while. Sure, there are many techniques for fixing nail cracks. Some nail techs never use fiberglass. Instead, they use cotton pads and even tea bags. They work great, but I won't use them as a professional. Why should I improvise with household items when we have professional nail care products? Trust me, fiberglass is cost efficient. Imagine going to a dentist who has no light cure feeling. So they suggest using some kind of improvised composite. I don't think you'd like that idea, no matter how flawlessly it would work out. Please let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you like manicure and nail extensions? If you do, join my new online course on nail sculpting, from zero to pro, and get your certificate. The course is available worldwide. For more information, click the link in the description box below. Here's the technique I was talking about. For starters, I cover up the cuticle zone with gel. I'm using a light pink one. Then I grab a bigger drop and stretch it out like this. As you can see, we don't get too far from the cuticle, the top of the nail. Then I grab a thin brush to pull it down to the free edge. Now that we have strengthened the stress zone of the nail, we can try dual forms on. I will be using almond-shaped ones, so as not to file this shape. Now I'm using a different product. It's a milky white gel. This way we can create a smooth ombre effect. I put a dual form on and leave a gap near the cuticle. Again, to make sure that there is a smooth transition between these two shades of gel. This technique is a piece of cake. Remember doing this inside a dual form. Now you know one more method. There are many techniques to experiment with. I just love how this one works for doing gradients. It will do for nail strengthening as well. Use a soft pink gel in the cuticle zone so as not to file it afterwards. Then extend the leftover nail using a dual form. Again, it's going to excuse us from filing the cuticle zone, and we will avoid pulling in that area. It's a common issue for beginners. It's their most common mistake, which results in lifting. We've almost completed this set. Just make sure to file excess gel out. There were areas that I didn't even have to file, because the gradient turned out really smooth and even. I can just buff the nail surface. Now I need to shape the nails. They used to be too sharp. From the side view, it was clear that parallels became spoon-like. In my previous video about curved nails, I was dwelling on this particular issue. I highly recommend you check it out. And don't forget to follow me on other social platforms. There you will find even more useful manicure tips. See you there! Let's top it off. I love the way the nails look now. But there is one ombre trend that I want to try on them. Ombre plus pearl chrome powder. My model is excited about it because she asked me for something soft and cute. I guess she got tired of that acidic nail color she had to wear for so long. So she wants something minimalist. That's why I suggested this gradient technique. I go with this silver chrome powder first, the one that I used on my nails. Remember that video where I did a nail fill? It lasted perfectly, but I wish I didn't cover up the ombre that much. Why bother with nail sculpting when you can't see it under chrome powder? Let's fix it. We decided to remove it. The error is human. Nobody's perfect. So feel free to share some of your recent mistakes in the comments. Once I used a base coat instead of a top coat by accident. You can check that video out if you haven't seen it yet. I'm sure the result will surprise you. I like this translucent powder way better on the nails. I covered it up with a top coat and sealed the tips. That's how we can fix the nails that curve down with dual forms. Their possibilities are endless. On my channel, there's a bunch of videos about dual forms, including gorgeous encapsulated nail designs. Don't forget to check them out. Wishing you all beautiful nails. Bye bye.